Hey everybody, how you doing today? It is Friday. Happy Friday! I am playing around with pretty pink posh products today, and I've got this. There's like 3 different sets here. This set right here goes with the stamp set, and it's called Birthday Sweets. I don't know if it's been released yet or not. I got it with Crop and Create. And then there's the Little Celebrate, and it's called Small Celebrate Shadow. It's got the word and the shadow die. And then the cupcake, which is... which one is it? I don't remember what it's called. It doesn't really tell me on here. Anyway, it's the cupcake with the cherry stem, the cherry, the candle, and the candlelight. So these right here are all one die set. This is another one. And then these are the dies for the stamp set. Right, let me get this open up here on YouTube, so if you're in here chatting with me, I can say hi to you. Alright, so this is what I'm doing. I'm just going to be die cutting and playing together. If you saw my little tiny video, it's like a 2-minute video I put up where I was stenciling. I was playing around with the stencil from this kit. This is what it made. This is what I made with it. And if you want to see that done, there's a really fast video with some music. It's like 2 minutes. It's not very long at all. Alright, let's get this open up. That way, if anybody's here, I can say hi. I can say, hello, how you doing? Here we go. Denise, Melissa, good morning. Have you had your latte yet? Denise, I can't believe you're not sleeping. And little girl down there, baby girl, is chewing up something she shouldn't be. It isn't anything that'll hurt her or hurt me, so I must let her have at it. I'm not gonna stop her. So anyway, a little short video I put up showed me making that. I already said that. So I'm just gonna be die cutting. Nope, just getting ready to make it. Oh, okay, cool. I picked some colors out. I have some cardstock left over. It's Concord and 9th cardstock from an older Crop and Create, and it was a birthday series one. And I was like, they're out of my wheelhouse. I don't usually use oranges and peaches and green. And I'm like, I usually go with the pinks and the blues. And so, I don't know how my brain is going to wrap around these colors, but this is going to be my color scheme. I'm trying to think. I know first thing I want to die cut is... let's get my magic mat here. Alright, little girl, you're making a mess. What are you doing? You're making a mess. You're making a mess. You have dog food if you need to chew on stuff. Go chew on your doggy food. Silly girl. You silly girl. I took her out in the yard today and she got to go lay out there for a while. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to cut the base of this cupcake. Could make a shaker. I'm trying to think. I chose those colors and my brain is like, okay, so now what are you going to do with it, Linda? do. We could make a shaker card. I don't usually make shakers. Let's do that. Let's make a shaker. Alright. What color do I want the front of the card to be? I think I want it to be this color. And then this can be in the background. Or this can be... Alright, let's do this first. Let's do some stamping. Let's play around with the stamp set. And let's make our background before we die cut anything out of here. I want to take these candles and the stuff and just... Now, what color do I have? Oh my gosh, that would look good. I think Prom Queen would look good. Tone stamped on that. I don't really have an orange yet. I think that one would show up. If I do clear skies on that, it may not be a pretty color. I don't know. That stupid Cupid. It's kind of an orangish pink. I'll try that one. I'll try that one first. Alright, let's get a stamp block because I'm not going to use the misting. I'm going to brave it. Let's see where I'm at on this screen so I can see what y'all are seeing. Let me get my chair moved over a little bit more here to this way. There we go. Keep me centered more. Alright, I'm going to try Stupid Cupid first. And I'm just going to stamp a whole bunch of things on here. Let's start... Let's do the candles. Put one candle that way, and we'll put the other candle that way. And let's see what Stupid Cupid looks like. Ink blended. I always forget to be gentle with these foam, and they end up all over my ink pad, wasting my ink. I mean, all over my acrylic block, wasting my ink. Because I forget to be more gentle with these foam Dumaflachis. Alright, Trixie, you can't be doing all that, baby girl. Are you okay? Drink some water. Alright, let's start right here. And let's see what Stupid Cupid looks like on this. I don't even know what color it would be. Orangish. Oh, I kind of like that. See, you can see it. And it goes good. Alright. So we'll do the candles for now with Stupid Cupid. Gentle, Linda. Be gentle. Now let's hope I got enough ink on it. And then I'll just twist it. I'm making my own pattern. Background. Y'all know, hear what I'm saying. I think y'all are getting what I'm saying. I think you're catching the tracks. I'm going to make them go in different directions. That way it's not directional. See what I'm saying? Know what I mean? So what's everybody getting into today? Probably should have thrown in some cupcakes and stuff instead of just... But we're going to do just candles for now. And you could heat emboss it if you wanted to, but Linda's not going to. Lazy Linda is not going to do that. We could leave it blank in the middle, but we're not going to do that either. Gently tap, tap, tap. That way you don't have any happy accidents. We're not playing Bob Ross today. And we're going to probably die cut some of that out anyway. They're just fitting in together so nicely. Pretty cool. And you don't know what to make, this is a good thing to get your mojo going. It's a good way to get your mojo going. By just stamping and... I'm going to be doing laundry, working on that birthday card. I didn't do any crafting yesterday and packing. Ah, did you get... Was yesterday the day you got your hair done? Was yesterday hair day? I'm trying to remember. And you want them to come off the page too, guys. You want it to flow naturally. And that's Melissa that I was asking that to. Yes, you're not gray anymore? Yeah, I'm going to be gray at my son's wedding. Because if I dye it, then you got to worry about touch-ups and all that other stuff. And it's like... I'll end up with the gray roots and look like one of them crazy people with the gray, white gray roots and the darker hair coming out of it. Trying not to overlap them. It's like I'm getting a little closer at some of them, but I want the page filled up. I bet this would be pretty on that color too. So let's get this one in there. Going in the opposite direction down here. We got them all going like in a row like that. Still got them going upward. There we go. We got one going down. I may have to take one off and just go in here with one single one, so that way it can go in a different direction. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to take one of these off, put it back on the stamp set thingy. Then I'll go in with just one candle. One. Maybe we'll take this one and just angle it at a little slight angle. Put this one. I may end up, I'm probably not going to, but I may end up trimming this, and I'm like, but it doesn't matter, because if I don't trim it, I want to make sure my stuff goes all the way to the edge on all these sides here. I think boy, the other day when I did all this stuff, I was so inky. I had ink everywhere, on everything, all over me. It was crazy. So I am just inking up the background, making my own background. You guys can do this so many different ways if you want to. Alright, they need some coming off of here. Coming in and out of the sideline there. Okay, I think that's good. I think our background is good. Wipe our stamp off. Now, we could, if we wanted to make it really messy, we could go over it with darker, like with cupcakes, like have that in the very background, but we're not going to do that, I don't think. I don't think that would be good. I think what we're going to do is, I don't ever make shaker cards. Let's make a shaker. Let's do that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut right out of the center of what I just did. Let me make sure this is the right size. Yeah, that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So let's make it one big cupcake shaker card. Right. I'm just gonna run that through. But we had some, oh, I need to put that at an angle so it doesn't speed bump. I don't want no speed bumps. No speed bumps today. I think I don't know if I want to do the word celebrate out of the green or if I want to do it out of that lighter orange. I'm gonna have to make some pop-em-uppers too. Frames for our... Is that in the way if I leave it like that? Let's see if that took it all the way out of the screen or if it's still... Nope, it's out of the screen. Okay. Alright. And then I have this for another card. Because look, it only... We could even leave that in the background and just have this popped up. You know, have that the background and pop, because we're going to have the shaker, so we can do that. I think that would look cute. But then we need frames. Would that look like a good frame color? Or we should, maybe green. Maybe we should frame it in green. Let's do a frame in green. And how I'm going to do a frame, I'm going to take the same one, I'm going to cut it out just like this. But I'm gonna take and put these in here, and we should get a frame this way. I hope. If this works the way I'm thinking it will, we should get a frame. I'll put this one down here. That should give us a frame. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we get a frame. And that's not holding it very well, Linda. You're going to have to do something better with your tape there. I don't know if we'll like the color or not. We'll find out. Like I said, I'm stepping outside my color wheelhouse. Let's see if that makes a frame. If it does, then we can do some out of white too to stack it behind it. Let's see if I got some white cardstock back here. I do. Oh wait, I got some right there I can use. Well, that's just beautiful, Linda. Just knock your stuff all over the place. Alright, so if you write something and I miss it, I'm sorry. I keep looking up, but I'm not seeing anything new. Alright, so I'm going to keep them taped together because if this worked like I wanted it to, and we can save that for a card for another day. And we can just make a whole other birthday card with that another day. But this should give us a frame. Ta-da! We got us a frame. And then we got us... I don't know if anybody's going to want green frosting, but if you're going to make like St. Patty's cupcake or something. So we'll save that. We got our frame here. See how that looks. White would probably look way better, but let's go out of our wheelhouse. Just okay, that's not gonna, well, it will, but it doesn't do what I want it to do, guys. I should have only cut the frosting piece and the other piece out. To get the way I wanted it, because, well, that will sit on top of the acetate that goes behind it. That'll work, because we'll have a sheet of acetate back here. And then that'll sit on top of the acetate. See, let's put this behind it so you can see. See? I don't know. I don't know if I like the color scheme, but trust the process, I think. This would be cute on another card. Where'd that look? Just like that. Look at that. Brain all over the place. Alright. Shaker, Linda, shaker. Do. We need some acetate. Just had some yesterday, didn't I? Didn't I just have some the other day when I was over here melting it with the heat tool? Where did I do with it? I was melting it with the heat tool. What did I do with it? I don't know where that half a sheet went, but we got some right here. Boy, it's so staticky, guys. Oh, okay. Melissa says she was emptying her dishwasher and making her latte. She's sitting down now. Yeah, I don't know about the color scheme, but we're going to just go with the process. Because, like I said, stepping outside my wheelhouse. Stepping outside my comfort zone with my colors. Alright, so I'm going to cut this down. I just did this the other day. I should have a whole half a sheet. Of course, I don't know what it did with it. It's clear, so it could be right in front of my face and I just don't see it. Alright, I'm going to make this. So this, I'm cutting this acetate to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay. And actually, I'm going to take like a 1/8 of an inch off of each side. Yeah, I'm going to do an 1/8 of an inch off each, so it's going to be an 1/8 of an inch shy of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Because I want it to fit underneath the, I don't want it poking out the edges. If I don't line it up perfectly straight, you know what I mean? I won't have to worry about I shouldn't have to worry about trimming it. So that should go behind that. Shaker cards are really actually quite easy. I don't know why I let them like... Alright, let's pull this to the side for a minute. So we're just going to take and put some tape on here. So guys, tomorrow night on Stamper Girls channel at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, I will be on there crafting with her, and we're going to be playing a game where she's going to 5 things of do's and don'ts. We're going to give each other things we can or can't do, up to 5 items. And, well, we've already given them to each other. But, I don't know if that's considered cheating or not, but anyway, and we'll be crafting together. We'll be collabing for the BBCA event. Alright, and here you go, getting your acetate dirty again. Alright, I'm just going to bring it right. Yeah, see, that's why I made it shorter, because, look, I'm crooked. But at least I'm not over it, I don't think. No, I'm not. I don't have to worry about trimming it. There we go. And then we're going to take this. Before we do anything else, we're going to glue this down so it can be drying while we're working on the rest of this. Because we need... I guess we don't need frames since we're doing it this way. I don't really need to cut out any extra frames. Yes, I do. You know why I do? Because I want to keep my shaker bits just within these. So, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll show you what I mean. Alright, let's just get carefully so we don't get glue everywhere. Place that down on top of the acetate. Oh, see, I didn't want to do that. That's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to move it like that and get glue everywhere, but I did anyway. Not only am I lazy, Linda, I'm sloppy, Linda. There we go. There we go. What do we think about the colors? I actually like it with that behind it, or we keep this color scheme behind it with all our bits and pieces. What do we think? Or we can do this color behind it. I don't like that color with it. I like this color, which I'm gonna call light orange, or the original. I think the original will look best. That's what I think. That's what I think. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make me some frames. And there's a method to my madness. Dun 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 dun. Just gonna cut a whole bunch of frames out of this piece of paper here. And I'm gonna do one at a time because it's thick cardstock. I think 3 frames should be good. Oh no, I gotta put it at an angle, so I do gotta cut this paper. Y'all, did y'all see the new releases for Spellbinder this month? Ugh. That large die of the month is drool-worthy. Totally drool-worthy. Okay, Melissa says the light orange. She likes the light orange under there. It goes, I like it too. I'm only going to do one at a time because how thick the cardstock is, which I think I already said that. I think I'm just repeating myself now. I think I'm repeating myself. I gotta find gems that are gonna go with that. Ooh, because that color, I know I have them. It's just a matter of pulling them out. I think I have them sitting right over there too. Some gems that'll work. Some shaker bits or whatever you want to call them. Alright, why is there ink stuff all over this? I need to wash my plate. That day when I stamped the rabbit, I got the rabbit on here. It must be on my plate. Alright, now I've got some white whipped cream and another thing for another card, and this can go right there. And we're going to do one more, and I'm probably doing more work than necessary to do this because you could probably just use foam tape. But I want to make an exact channel for my shaker bits, so I can put my shaker bits in it before it. Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking, hold on. Oh yeah. I got an idea. To make an easy, no fuss muss card, you know, for my bits without making a mess with them. I got an idea. Alright, we're gonna do one more frame. And this is the color you like behind it, right, Melissa? That there, we got another white and another white, and now I'm gonna take my frame apart. Okay, the one from Crop and Create, they sent a huge bag. I don't know what you're talking about with the huge bag. What? Yeah, these papers are all, the green, the orange, that's all from Concord and 9th. Alright. Just be trust my process. Trust my brain pattern here on what I'm doing. Other people probably have never made a shaker this way. Just bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. I'm going to cut the background out. Oh, the shaker bits. Were they with the Concord and 9th? I don't, you know what? I'd have to go through every single one of those zipper bags. But I have these. See, I have the orange. And then I think that blue right there will work. That bluish color I think will work with that orange for the green and the orange. And we could even throw in some of these green, these orange. I don't really have like a seafoam color, but I think those two colors will go good. And then maybe we can throw some pink gems, or I have some white. I have a big bag of the white ones from Crop and Create from Crafter's Companion. I got them, and I think I have them right. Are these what you're talking about, Melissa? These are from Crop and Create that they gave us when we were doing something with them. So we can throw these in with the pink, the green, and the orange shaker bits. So that way we'll have a mix of colors. Yeah, we have Pink and Maine gave us some too, but I don't think the colors are... I don't know where they're at the moment either. Let me cut this out so you can see where my brain is going, so I can show you where my brain's going with this. One of the reasons I don't usually make shaker cards is because I have a hard time doing the channels and keeping the bits where I want them, and I just brainstormed this. Hey, if I do it this way, guess what? They shouldn't get anywhere. They shouldn't get out at all. And then I don't have to worry about if I'm lining my front up correctly on my card base. That's where I run into problems too, is where I'm not lining. Everything ends up crooked. This, what I'm going to do right now, should fix that. And I probably should do a couple more couple more Dumaflotches. I don't know if that's going to be deep enough. I should have probably done a couple more frames. Alright. Let's see how thick that'll be. So this will go here. This will go here, right? I'm making a channel. Yeah, I need that thicker. I need to make a couple more frames for my shaker bits. And then this I'll put over this way. So that way it'll be closed up before I flip it over. But my bits will be in here already. And then I can line it up. And if I want to trim it down, I can. See where I'm going with this? Making shaker cards is a very tricky process for my brain, and I think this will help me with that, keeping everything. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to look through all my stuff. So we're gonna just pop that right back in there. We're gonna get us another sheet of white. I want the thick stuff. Here, Mr. Big Stuff. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? This is so easy to make a frame with these because they line up so well. I do like these pretty pink Posh dies. And when I first got it, I was like, oh, I already have a big cupcake like that. This is like mid-size compared to the one that we got from Stamps of Life. So this is a little bit smaller than the big shaped card one. Oh, I didn't put this in the middle. We need this in the middle. Mr. Stuff. I should probably use a new piece. That piece is going to get all wonky. I have another roll, I think. I hope. Yeah, I got a brand new roll in there. It's like, I love mint tape. I'm a mint tape addict, y'all. Some people like magnets and stuff. I like mint tape. Mr. Big Stuff, who do you think you are? Yeah, so that way, when I get ready to line all this up, I shouldn't have a problem lining up my cards straight. The way I'm going to do this. And I'm using flat gems, so I don't need it super thick. I don't need it like thick. But I do need it thick enough for them to have room to shake around. To shake, shimmy, and roll. So 4 of them should be good. These can always be used later. It's out of the box, out of the box. And I want to do, I think I'm going to do the word celebrate. I don't know what color I want it in yet. Probably the orange to tie that orange in. Do I have enough of that orange left though? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh wait, I see something I could probably get away with using. That might work with it. I don't know, it's like how am I going to tie the green in? How am I tying all these colors together? They're really not in my brain tying together at all. They're not tying together at all in my brain. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to take these 4 frames and I'm going to glue them all together. Instead of using foam tape, and that'll give me 2 different channels, containment areas for those gems. And when I ask where that pin is, it's right there. above my left hand, under the ink pad. Y'all probably won't remember that either, but when I go hunting that thing, like, where's my pen? It'll be right in front of my face. I won't see it. Anyway, I find it's because I stick myself with it. Ow! Ow! Trixie was so funny earlier today. I said her name. Let's hope she doesn't. I took her out in the yard. She laid out there, and I was like, "Are you ready to come in?" And she shook her head no at me. She was like, she probably didn't really shake it that way, but it looked that way. And she shook her head and like responding to me talking, and I was like, "Okay, you're not ready to come in, huh?" I love it when she stomps her foot at me, and when she's trying to tell me something, and she doesn't think I'm paying attention, she stomps her feet at me. She's like, "Listen to me, damn it." And she gives me that Shih Tzu side eye. She's so good at it. It's I'm like, who you talking to? She said. Did I line these up right, or are they wonky? Nope, I lined them up right. All right. So that's about the size. It's a little bit bigger than, I don't know, maybe I should do some more. No, that'll be good enough. That'll be good. All right. I'm just going to put some glue right here. I'm going to turn it over, and we're going to line it up. I'm going to look at all the angles and make sure it's all lined up. Turn it over, because I don't want to see the white. I don't want to see the white. Something's not lining up. But that's okay. A little bit of white showing will be all right. We'll save the not showing it. Put a shaker next to it. See if it is tall enough. I know you don't mean a shaker. I know you mean, too late. It's already glued down to the acetate. The acetate's between it. It's too late. It'll be all right. They won't notice it. Well, they will, because I moved it now. Well, dadgummit. I mean, I could, yeah, I guess I could try to. I'm just going to leave it. I think this is what you meant instead of a shaker next to it for thickness. The foam tape. The foam dots. Where the heck are they? Put one next to it. Oh yeah, it's thicker than the foam tape. It'll work. It's thicker than the foam tape. Because all my foam tape is thin, see? Perfect. So 4 is good. Alright. Now we're going to put the shaker bits in it. Pin in your glue, Linda. Pin in your glue. And we're going to use these flat ones. Put a couple of these. See, they're very light, translucent blue. Let's see what color they'll show up. They don't really show up that great on that color. See what a bunch of them do. We're using them anyway because that's the color scheme we're going with. Now a bit to see it will move. It'll move. And they're flat, so they're skinnier than the height. So they'll be good. Okay. And let's throw some orange in there. I'm so trying to refrain from saying what I normally would say. I think I'm going to add pink too because there's orange pink. This is like an orangey pink, corally color. So I think I'm going to throw some pink in too because I think with the orange behind it, it'll kind of change the color. I think it's going to look cute. Just throw a pink in to see what it looks like with the orange behind it. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. And then we'll throw some of the white ones in, too. I don't usually fill my thing up this much, but we're going to fill this sucker up. We're going to fill this baby up. Come on, get off my finger, thank you. We can always put some on the outside too if we want. Alright, now we're going to throw some white in there. Yeah. Yeah, they're taller than the shaker bits, so. See? Alright, let's throw some of the white ones. What did I do with them? There they are. Or clear, whatever color these are. I don't know what color does it say. Iridescent diamond. We're going to throw some iridescent diamonds in there. I might have to cut a couple more frames with me adding all this in. And you can't really see these, but they're all over my fingers. You can't really see those. So I'm not even going to keep doing that because you can't see them. So there's no reason to keep doing that. Alright. Now we're going to make sure we got that star can go in there. That one can get in there. There. Alrighty. Now, for Linda's way of doing things. Yeah. Well, see, that's why when you said that, I put that foam tape next to it. Because I normally only do it as tall as the foam tape, and then I have a hard time, but that is higher than the foam tape. So, it should work. Now I'm going to close this up. Where'd it go? It's underneath it. With this. I'm going to close it up with that. And in that way I can line it up on a card base without it being all wonky and worrying about losing all my bits. See where I'm going? Because I'm always losing. It's like I'm always, when I make them crooked all the time. And so I don't want to make them because I can't, but I think I just solved my own problem. So we're just going to lay this right on here. Just like so. And we're going to let that dry for a minute. Just going to let that catch, let that dry. And we're going to cut out the word celebrate. And I think, I don't know if I got enough of the green. I was thinking do the green with that. I got more of these colors. Come on. Pull them out, Linda. Pull it out. I've been saving it for a rainy day. Well, it's not rainy by George, but those will be card bases. Where'd you put them? Where'd you put them? I just had them in my hand. Here they are. And these are all from Crop and Create that I cut down, and I'm saying, you're following where I'm leading is? Okay. So if I do the word in green, the little word in the green, because the frame is green, so we don't want the green sitting directly on top of the frame. I have no white on the front of this card. It's totally not like me at all. And then we do the word. Oh, I need to see the front of the card before I do this. I need to see the front of the card. All right. Do you think that glue's grabbed enough? I think so. Oh, here's for them. Okay, we got it. They're there. Will they look? They shake. Shake, rattle, and roll. Do, shake. I could have even put more in there. Dang, Linda. I could have filled it up way more. Anyway, now I'm going to do the word. Do you think I should do a white? You live Florida, it never rains. Here you would be using stuff every day. You know what? We used to joke around about we're called the Sunshine State, but it rained all the time. We used to get a lot of rain. And then, I don't know, here lately we're like dying for rain. I'm trying to decide, do I want to do the shadow in white, or do I want to do the shadow in that orange? Or do I want to do, what color do I want to do the shadow part of the die? I want the word to be the same color as this. I'm telling you, these colors are completely out of my wheelhouse, y'all. Completely. It's like, oh boy. Let's die cut that word and while I think about it. I would like to send them both through at the same time, though. I've been using stuff every day because it rains there all the time, she says. Alright, we're going to do the word celebrate. Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. I mean, I can go really dark. I can just completely throw the whole color scheme off. No, we're not doing that, Linda. No. I mean, this is already in the background, so maybe we'll do the shadow out of that and see if we like it. I just said I wasn't going that dark, didn't I? Didn't we just try to throw that out there? I'm waiting to hear what y'all guys should be thinking. what y'all guys should think about the shadow color. These colors, I'm telling you. I don't know why I went this route, but I did. Totally out of my wheelhouse. Totally not comfortable. I don't know. You know, I'm always using white. So it's like, let's try a different color today. Let's try a whole different color scheme. I see there's people using those, oh yeah. Yeah, okay. It's like creamsicle and mint and I don't know what. I think the green is lighter on the camera than it is in real life. I think it's darker green and no, it looks, okay, it looks, when I hold it up like this, I can see it better. It's like, oh, I think it'll work. I think it'll look good. Yeah, I'm trying to force myself to use different colors. There was one I did the other day that was out of my normal color range too. It's like there's so many colors out there. It's like I can't do everything pink and blue. You know, or shades of blue, shades of pink. Those always seem to be my go-to. Okay, I think I'm gonna like that. But I think I'm gonna ink, well, what would I ink blend it? Because we're gonna ink blend it with Stupid Cupid and see what happens. But before I do it to the actual die cut, well, we could have added that color. It wouldn't have looked bad. That color wouldn't have looked bad with it. I don't know where them hearts come from. They come out of this bag here. We can throw those hearts on there too. They were already die cut. We can just throw them in there. I'm probably driving y'all crazy with the way I do things, but because I'm so awkward sometimes. Alright, let's glue this to this. Oh, wait. Before I do that, wait. Hold the phone. Is that the same color? That's the same color. Let's take... We did this with Stupid Cupid, so... Let's take that color and go on the edge of this to see what it looks like. And if we like it, then we can edge that with it. No, you lose them on the base because they're the same color. So anyway, we'll know if we like it. If we like it. If we don't like it, and I do like it, look. It works on that orange. You'll see that? it works on that orange, right? I think it does. Yeah, I think it works great. So we'll do that. I don't know if it's really even doing anything. I can't tell. I don't know. Might not. So when somebody says do some ink blending, do you consider what I'm doing some ink blending? Or do you expect like ink on a paper to be all ink blended? When somebody says that, what is y'all's expectations? What are y'all's perspective on that? I think that's good, but I want it here too. I don't want it on the T itself, I just want it on the edge of that. There we go. Yep, nice. Both. Okay. Okay. So then you consider what I just did here ink blending. And you could stack these if you want to stack them. I've already got so much height from the shaker, I'm not stacking these. I'm trying to make myself learn dot, dot, dot not enough, but I have a bad habit of over gluing. If you guys can be light-handed, that would be a good thing. I have a heavy hand when it comes to glue. I don't know why I do, but I do. I don't know why I love you like I do. Bow tie do. I think that green and that orange go so well together. Kathy Z did good when she picked this color combination out. That's whose class this was from. It was Kathy Zilski's class that she taught us. The Pretty Pink Posh was this past spring, Mindy Egan. But this paper was from Concord and Ninth from Kathy Z's class. She chose the colors. We did like a birthday thing. We had balloons and all that cool stuff. And I think I want to put that across like that so you can still see the shaker bits there. Because if I go like this, you're going to kind of lose this. But I think we'll go across like that. And I think the way the hearts are laying is actually cute, but I don't really care for this right here. I don't have any hearts sitting out here. Too bad, because I could do some green or this color. Well, I got this color already, but the lighter orange would be pretty. Well, that would actually tie in the pink in there. If I did that, huh? I think that works. I think just 3 of them. That's what I think. And it ties some pinks in there together. Your glue doesn't come out that nice. These are, just little Amazon glue things that Cordelia got me. With the, and having it in this, I think, helps too. I don't know. I still got glue everywhere. It still needs some kind of sparkle too. It's not glittery enough or something. I think I should be adding some glitter to it. Let's get a card base made. Oh shoot, did I just cut up my card base? I think I did. I think I pulled my card base out and cut it. Let's make a new card base. Yeah, you think I should glossy accent a couple candles? Or you think I should actually stamp and die cut some candles and add it around there? I can do that too. We can die cut the candles. We have candles so that we can die cut. We have a cherry that we could put on top too with a stem. That will also help tie in that red. We can do all those things. Friends, we could do all those things. Right? And then I would be okay with the Winka selling them. I don't want to bring these to the forefront because they're the background. That's why they're faint in color. But oh, when I didn't glue my word celebrate down. Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. Celebrate good times, come on. There's a party going on here. A celebration to last throughout the year. Bring your good time and your laughter too. We gonna celebrate and party with you. Come on now, celebration, come on. Yeah, we'll do the cherry out of this color. Let's see if I have it smaller though. What color candles do we want? We should do some stamped candles because they'll be smaller. This one's kind of big. I don't want that big of a candle to flame. But if we do the stamped ones, then we can do the little candles, and I think they'll look cuter. But the cherry right here. Hey, where's my cherry stem? Hey now, did I lose that piece? No, I didn't. It's right here in front of my face. I did not lose it. Right here. See? So we could do a little cherry stem. Is that too much? Hey, Margot. Yeah, no, I have glossy accents. Let's cut it and see, right? So I'm going to need some brown cardstock, which I have. I just got to remember where. There was something else I was going to cut out of that other paper I'm looking at to the side, but I don't know. All right, let's see. I do have one that's already got cut stuff out of it. Let's just cut us a little cherry. We're going to put a cherry on top. I mean, it's a little bit more like a black cherry, but, you know, the coloring of it. It's a really ripe cherry. Yes, we're celebrating being alive. I don't know. It's a celebration in here. Okay, now I need brown. Need some brown. There's no brown in that stack, Linda. There is brown in this other stack. Where'd the other stack go that you had, Linda? Try to remember. Ow. I just hit my head on the camera. Why I did that is beyond me. Let's see. I think I got brown. Well, we can darken it up. That needs to go with that other cardstock. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to get it confused with what it is. We can use the willow and darken it up. Maraschino cherry stems are red. Okay. So if our maraschino cherry is burgundy color, we're going to do them both out of the same thing then. Okay. We're doing it. I'm glad I saw that before I cut anything. Them big arrows help. All right. And then we can glossy accent the maraschino cherry. Or burgundy cherry. And like, my brain was like, these colors have to go together because Kathy Z picked them all out together for our cards that we were making. So, you know, I'm trusting her. It wasn't my color instinct because this is totally out of my... I keep saying it too. And she's like, okay, Linda, you repeated yourself 15 million times now. Is it too big? Is it going to be too big for our cupcake? No, I think it'll be cute. Just like Melissa said, I think it'll be cute. Where'd our stem go? I don't know, do I like a red stem? Yeah. All right. Let's not do it on top of the card so we don't make a glue mess. I don't know. I don't know if I like the cherry now. I think the cherry is kind of like awkward looking. But we glued it, so we're going with it. I don't have a color dark enough to ink that. That's really dark. I don't want to darken it up. Alright. What else was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to stamp some candles and add some candles and make a card base. That's what I was going to do. Oh, yeah. So we're going to take those cute little candles because it'll match the candles in the background. I don't know what color to do. I think we're going to do white. I think this is where the whites, we're going to end up with white on our card after all. Where's my stamp block that I was using? You know, because candles... Yes. Yes, I can. Candles usually have the little white stripes, so we're gonna stick with our stupid Cupid and see what color we get, because then we don't have to color the candles, except for the flame. The flame will be the only thing we have to color. No, I don't like that. I don't like the white being added. Don't like it at all. Let's try Prom Queen. I might like it better if I do Prom Queen. Like, I love Prom Queen. That's like my favorite pink, I think. Yeah, I like the Prom Queen. Let's do it one more time. We're doing it. We might as well do it right. I don't know how close it'll cut. We'll probably end up with a white border. Don't want a white border. Watercolor the candles. Stupid, so it's not white. You want me to add water to all this mess I got up here? I usually mess things up, especially since that ink is going to react if I add any water. Yeah, but Simon doesn't use the color to do the outline. He does embossing. He does embossing, and then he watercolors. He doesn't, because that's reactive. I'm going to show you. So other people who don't know, I know you understand what I'm saying. I know you know now that I've just talked about it. You forgot about that. Where the hell is my spray? Heck is my spray bottle? Here, water bottle. Where'd you go? There you are. I knew you would know that. You just weren't. Let's put a little water on here. All right, I got just a little tiny bit of water on this, right? I want you to watch. I could go like that to it, but these inks are water reactive. I'm gonna have to do these on another now. Well, they sure as heck, like, aren't reacting too much, are they? They aren't doing too much reacting. You see what I did? Squeeze that lid. Excuse me. I put some ink inside the lid instead of having it on my desk and wasting it. Or take away any white, we can just do this. I'm basically doing this without water. My brush is pretty much dried up. I'm just using my brush for the ink. I like that. What do y'all think? You like that? Yeah? Okay. I'm trying to think if I like it with the white, like that one, because it's faint in color, or if I like this. And then I can just do the edges to get rid, because it's going to have white on it. I'm like, as much as I'm trying to stay away from the white, there's going to be white. I like these colors together, though. It's like Prom Queen is the perfect outline for these. Yes, Yellow Flame. Hey, Ann. It's not a bad idea. It's a great idea as long as I don't add the water. Just don't add the water. Or can I? So let's see what happens when I do it on the water. It's not as pretty where the water hit. It's got a little... Alright, now for the flames, I need to rinse my brush. Okay. Well, what else do I call it so you would know what I wanted? Okay, I'm confused now. I got lost. My brain went somewhere completely else, and you're still... And I'm... Are you ready for this weekend? Yep. Yep, I had a nice little conversation with Delise yesterday, and I'm ready to craft with her. Alright, let's not break our lids, but squeeze them a little. Get the ink up on the... That one didn't work. The foam pad works better. This one don't. So, I'm going to go directly to my ink pad. I'm just going to do the bottoms with the guppy. The bottom of the flame with the guppy, because the bottom of the flame is always the darkest. And I'm going to run it on this water here. Okay, Linda, get your point back. That ain't working. Let me get my shooting star, because I want the yellow on top. I'm only going to do the 3 candles. Oh, watercolor or paint. Oh, okay. You just want me to pull out a paintbrush and do it. I got what you wanted. I'm getting creative. Getting artistic up in here. Alright, we're going to put some yellow shooting star on here now. And we're going to try to stay within the lines if we can help it. Boy, that's like funky looking, Linda. Oh, you know what would have been a good color? probably. Was that Catherine Pooler's goldenrod or whatever? But either way, those work. And then if we really wanted an orange center, we could always take a dab of just a little dot of like Stupid Cupid or Prom Queen. I mean, if we really want to get like really get into it, you know? When you can't go to a sink and rinse things out, this works. I want orange in there. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? I had to say it. I couldn't help it. I had to say it. Now when that dries back, it should dry orange. And that's got to dry back, 'cause that's like a lot of ink in one little tiny itty bitty area there. You can always pick up some ink with the water. There we go. It's good enough. Leave it alone, Linda. Leave it alone. Stop playing. As I cut them out. They're gonna be white, and I don't want them white. Probably gonna ruin it, but I'm gonna do what my brain is telling me to do before I die cut it. Just to get rid of the white. This is a brand new pad. I think it should be way juicier. There we go. Kind of like a glow from the candle. That's where my brain is thinking. Whether it looks like it or not, I don't know, but it's kind of what my brain's thinking. Alright, now what did I do with the dye? I put it back on the magnet where it belonged. And then I can always go around the edges if I want to. But it tones down that white. Definitely. This is gonna be so cute when we get done. So cute. My coffee's starting to wear off. Can y'all tell? I get quieter. It's like, okay, I need more caffeine. Need food, need caffeine. Yeah, I don't want no white, stark white on there. It's still got that white around it, but it looks okay. Yeah, I think one more candle. One more should do the trick. One more should do the trick. I think that little bit of white's okay. I'm gonna give in and just accept the white in there. Just gonna give in. And then I'm gonna go, if I can find my glossy accents. Of course I can find it. It's right there. It's right within reach. We're gonna glossy accents all kinds of stuff. Because it's been a while since I put that shit on anything. I mean that stuff on anything. Yup. Alright. We are ready to rumble. No. There should be 2 on this side and 1 on that side. And the reason I say that is because, or 1 in here. I don't know. We'll figure it out in a second. Let me get this dye put back with this set, so I don't drop it and lose it. Okay. I don't know. What y'all think? Should have put that behind the cherry, like it's coming out of the cupcake. I'll pick that cherry up if I have to. What do y'all think about that? I like that. Under cupcake. It can't go under. It can go under that. Go there. Do one. Because I already glued this stuff down. Oh, you said bottom of cupcake. You didn't mean under cupcake. You did say under, but you meant bottom. Okay, I got it. But I like it coming, like it's coming up out of the cupcake. Like your idea under the cupcake. Kind of like. I want it to be like right up here. I like that. Hey, Kevin. Word up. How you doing? So we're just going to glue our stuff down, and we're going to put this on a card base, and we are going to have us happy birthday. We still need it like let's eat cake or something on here. We'll add something like that to it too, but we'll look at our stamp set and we'll see what I need to add. One more thing, and on the inside we'll put in happy birthday. Oh, thanks. I don't ever use Reddit, so that's cool though that you're sharing me there. Thank you. All right. It says celebrate, and we could, it doesn't say eat cake, but we can say party time. Or we can put part. Just the word let's. Or nothing. No other words on the front, just happy birthday on the inside. How about them apples? Yeah. Hey, Margo. Needs something below cupcake. Why? Because it goes all the way to the top up here? Let me think. Birthday stamps, Linda. What are all your birthday stamps? Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. Alright, I'm scouring through what I got beside me. Doom, 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 doom. I'll find something. Bear with me. Let's see what we got. Oh, here's... Let's look at Simon Hurley's. Celebrate, you're a party animal. Oh snap, it's your birthday. I'm only here for the cake. Celebrate. You're a party animal. I like that, even though it doesn't have an animal on here. Mayday, mayday, mayday. What's a mayday, YouTuber chat? Oh, today's May Day because it's May 1st. You being silly. I didn't know you were silly like that. Are you Kevin? Are you really Kevin? Alright, let's see. I'm just going to do it directly on the card. But the problem with that is like that. So I need something under it to keep it from doing that. You keep all my cards. I've got everything all scattered now. Well, that's smart, Linda. Alright. Kevin, no. There we go. That'll keep it. That'll keep it. This up under it like that will keep it from going like that when I try to stamp on here. I don't really like the You're a Party Animal now that I'm thinking about this. I think we're going to do, I think I'm going to change it. And I think I'm going to mask this off. And I'm just going to do It's Your Birthday. Celebrate It's Your Birthday. Instead of Oh Snap. We'll cover off the Oh Snap part. And just say It's Your Birthday. And then on the inside we can say Happy Birthday. Yes, I know. Because I could mess my whole card up by freehanding. But it could be awesome too. It's only going to be some black ink. So it'll be alright. That's all. That's all. We're going to mask it off too. Okay. We're going to stamp off on something else before we do it on that, though. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We got to mask it off, Linda. Here. Some people would just cut their stamps apart. I say blasphemy when they do that. I joke around and say that. I'm like, that's blasphemous. Sorry, I gotta put my eyeballs. I gotta put this red up here. You gotta go right up to it, but I don't want to go over the other sentiment. See, my luck, if I tried to cut that apart, I would ruin my entire stamp. Off and do it just like this on there. If we like it on there, then we'll go, and we do. Well, we didn't mask it off that time. So now we got to wipe it off because we didn't mask it. All right. Here we go. We're going to mask it again. That A and Y is not getting enough ink. There we go. I learned one of my problems with doing this was don't forget to take the mask off before you stamp the paper. Yes, do as Linda says, not as Linda does. Just like that last time. Alright. Here we go, guys. Oh, I took the tape off. I wiped Here we go. Right onto the paper. Right onto our card. I'm scared to lift it up. Scared to lift it up, y'all. Ta-da! We did it. Oh. It looks so good. Thanks for helping me do all this stuff, y'all. Y'all inspire me and like make me step out of my comfort zone. That's definitely out of my color wheel. Out of my color, you know. I'm like pinks and purples and blues. You know? Now we need a card base. Now that I got ink all over the card base. Look at that. That's okay. We'll use that for the front. We should have wiped our hands off better. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Let's score this baby down. If we wanted to trim that, we could trim that and then put a border around it. Do we want a border? Do we think it needs a green border? Do we think it needs this as a border? Do you understand what I'm saying? I think it does. Don't you guys? Don't you think that would be pretty? I should have put the birthday up higher if I'm going to do that, though. Melissa says yes, it needs a green border. I don't want to lose my candles, so I'll have to trim it from here. It'll be just a little border. Just a little border, that's all. Not a big border. Just a little border. Okay, so we're going to turn it over. First thing we're going to do is we're going to cut that cherry stem off. We're not going to cut the flame off though, are we? Should I cut the flame off? No, because it can stick into the green. I'm not cutting this down. But for lining up purposes, I didn't need that cherry stem there. Alright. So, I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it down just a tiny bit. I mean, literally like 1/8 of an inch around. I have to come up here for this one. Because, like, okay, I did I did 1/8 inch on each side, so that was a 1/4 inch off of that. But I can't do a 1/4 inch off here, can I? And I'll put our birthday right at the very bottom. Doing this blind, y'all. Doing it blind. Look at that. Hey, Roberta, how you doing? Long time no see in here. So now we're going to take this and we're going to put this on here like this. Just a tiny little border. And it's going to be beautimous. But we got to use foam tape, Linda. Yes, I'm talking out loud to myself with y'all. Do-da, do-da, do-da day. Alright. Yeah, see, that's like exactly. We don't have to worry about being exactly on the edge there either. We don't have to worry about that because we did our well. We did it an easy way. And none of our bits should be coming out. I shouldn't have to worry about any crookedness either. We'll see. We'll see if it helped me be non-crooked. The truth will be in the pudding. The proof will be in the pudding. Isn't that the saying? Isn't that how it goes? Okay. Okie dokie pokey. Just for a little. Oh, they're right here beside me. Yeah, that's good. I think that it will hold its shape now. Okay, Melissa said no. Margot said no, and I probably did something anyway, even though y'all told me no. Oh no, I gotta wait and see what y'all are saying. What did I do? What did I do? It's okay, she says. Is it okay? Did I not mess it up too bad? What did I do? Refresh my memory. I'm trying to burnish these down real. It was, is it too close to oh, okay. Yeah, we got that one good. I did good on that when I flipped it and did it blind, huh? Making me look like I know what I'm doing over here. See here, I'm trying to brush these down real good and it's still not. So you come a long way, baby. Come a long way. Maybe one day I'll remember to use my light for my light and make a light up card. This would have been a perfect light up card with that candle. We'll have to do that another day. Y'all have to remind me, hey Linda, I need to find it. It won't work by the time I finally decide to use the daggum thing. I've got the one light. I went and priced the lights for press lights you blow out. I love them, but they were too expensive to put into one card. It's like, and I understand why she has to charge what she charges as a small business. My wallet can't do it. It's like I went, not because, yeah, they were not cheap. And I love Pear Blossom Press. I just can't. Like these people who make multiple cards with them, they really love the people. They really, really love the people they're sending the cards to. Okay, we got to put some glue right here. Oh, no, not yet. We don't, because look, there's a whole center cut out. All right. So it's just a little tiny. Always do that, and it already stuck, so it's too late now. And it's still crooked. I still did it crooked. How I'm crooked. I give up trying to be straight with a, and that's thicker than that side. And I'm not cutting it down though, because I don't want the white from the card base showing through. So there's that. Y'all go, no, and I go, oh no, what'd I do? And thank God I didn't do nothing. You were just answering my question that I forgot I even asked. You're really supposed to fold it over and do that on the bump, but I want to cover that up. Now we're going to glue this baby down. This is a nice thick card, nice heavy stock, and this card is card worthy of saying, I love you, baby. No. So if you get this card from me on your birthday, you hear me in the background going, I love you. Overglue it. Just overglue it. Just go ahead. It'll be okay. Cause sunshine. Oh, you know what I need to do, guys? What's my favorite stuff to do? I'm gonna put. Let's see if my gel pen will work. Here, gel pen, where'd you go? Now we're gonna, so that's why you should put glue on your foam tape so you can move it. Oh, see, I should know this stuff by now. I should have already remembered these hacks that y'all keep teaching me. This is the fun part now. This one is one I haven't used in a while. All right, there you go. Cover your eyes. This is the scary part. I haven't used it in a while. Will we even be able to get it to come out? That's going to be part of the question. Let's get us a little scrapper-do. A tester. Not flowing really freely. There we go. A little bit better. Now it's starting to flow. Let's get it. Okay. So we're going to put some on our heart. Put them on our hearts, and then on our cherry, and then our candles maybe too. Because, you know, Linda likes everything. The way Linda glues, it would move. I put glue and don't get that wiggle room. The way Linda glues, it would move. Even that's why I use a pine tip. Could you imagine? If I didn't use a pine tip, we'd be swimming in it. Yeah, Roberta, I'm a little on the heavy side, heavy-handed side with the glue. It's like, thank God for we could even put some glitter in this if we wanted to. On our candles, we could put some glitter. This will take a second to dry. Let's put on the flame too. Might as well. What else do we want it on? Y'all need some on you? What about on the word celebrate and just put some glitter on it? Celebrate, celebrate. Dance to the music. The word celebrate just looks plain to me. It's definitely got enough sparkle and shine on here. Handmade, not Hallmark, Linda. Exactly. That's what I tell everybody. That's why I usually am going, oh, well, it's handmade, not Hallmark. I'm trying to teach other people how to do things. I'm like, oh, well, that's not cool. I have glitter. Hold on. We have to glitter. I'm not big on glitter, but now that I need to remember to charge those rechargeable batteries that my subscribers sent me to go with the desk vacuum. Because now I can use glitter and stuff. I can glitter all the things like Jim Shirkus does. Oh, Trixie, what's she getting happy for? Guys, look what I just found. These would have been awesome in there. But I like the ones we got. The ones we got are great. They're great, Linda. Don't. We can always make another one later, Linda. Where's the glitter? Where's the glitter? He needs the glitter. Ready to go. Oh, guys. I just want to wallop myself once. Is that glitter? No, that's embossing powder. Guys, look what I just found. Of course, after we need to make another shaker card. Look what I found. I found some more shaker bits. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a shaker queen. Here, glitter, 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 glitter. All right, do we want chunky or do we want fine? You guys probably can't even hear me. Oh, you could hear me. Put a piece of ribbon or twine on the wide green part like you meant to do it that. Oh, I used my Scorpa to help line my... What's a Scorpa? Oh, Scorpal. There's something blocking it. Looked like there was a period there. Okay, Scorpal. Which is your... this thing. Okay. All right. I think this is the only white I can find. So we're going to have to... And then maybe a tiny bit of silver in like little bits. Let's see. I don't know if that's going to... I don't think that's going to be fine enough. Somebody sent me a little tool to do this with. I got a little tool. No, didn't in that haul that I got. I have a new little glitter tool, and of course it's not in here. That's all right. We have a flat end on here, so we're gonna take this and just very, very carefully. There's nothing on there. Okay, these might be too big because this ain't even picking nothing up. Why isn't that picking anything up? I may have to pull out. There we go. These are like little crystals. More than they are glitter. They're more like to give it like a little frosty look. But I don't want to overdo it. You know how, guys, how I always overdo some tips. I don't teach hacks. Hate that term. Okay. Did I say that? Did I say that? Just a little frosting. See, a little frosting right along here would have been cute. It's not a lot. You may not really see that. And I just did them everywhere all over my desk. Oh my goodness, Linda. What are you thinking? Why didn't you... I just put the lid on. No, that's okay, because I have a little vacuum to take care of this. Okay, These are like itty bitty teeny weeny little beads that could have went inside the shaker card too. That's what these are like. That's what they're like, yo. They're like little beads. They make like little frosting on top of the stuff. Okay, that's good for that. But I do I want silver in it at all? Boy, they're rolling everywhere. I can see them. Look, there it goes. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I still think I want a drop of silver. Yeah, hers is a Score Pal. This one is a We Are Makers. But they're mini scoreboards. That's what they are. I got glitter in my hair. I got glitter everywhere. Just in the candle. Just because I think it needs it. I don't think it's showing up though. There we go. Just a little tiny. Just a little tiny bit. We don't want a lot. Some people would freak out me doing this. They'd be freaking out with the glitters out. The glitter's out. But I like glitter. I think once it's where it's supposed to be and everything's said and done, it just is beautiful. It's gorgeous. I made a birthday card for somebody and I did a thing and it had the glitter and it turned out really good. I was really proud of it. Now, if I could get this off, I could get that glitter back in there, but I'm not going to try it. So, when I worked at Pink in Maine, one of my coworkers, I was teasing her about glitter and she was working, she dumped the glitter on my head. It was so funny. Michelle was like, and I started laughing. I thought it was funny. You know, I love that woman. I can't remember her name. It's Demo Donna's mother. Why can't I, for the life of me, I can see her, I can picture her clear as day with her red hair and her spunky personality, but I cannot remember the lady's name. That just like, ugh. All right, guys, I think, oh no, we're not done. Yes, we are. No, we're not. We are for now because I have to let this stuff dry. Because if I move it, if I tilt it in the least bit, it'll run, it'll get uneven and everything. I have to leave it exactly like it is so it keeps its shape. But when I open it up, I'll stamp happy birthday on the inside. But for now, I think we're done, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hey, guys. I've decided I'm definitely going to be doing a giveaway. It's going to be during one of my lives. It's going to be a giveaway for a $25 gift card, Amazon gift card. And I'm only going to say this during my live with my regular viewers here listening and watching and listening and stuff. Because that way, it's going to be for subscribers only. You're going to have to be a subscriber to be in the giveaway. So, and it will be, not Saturday, but, I think I will do, I've got to come up with a day and a time, but it's going to be within the next week. And it will be during one of my lives. So. And it is going to be a subscriber appreciation giveaway. Or will she? You type it phonetically so Linda will read it that way. Or will she? Tomorrow night? No. Yeah, today's Friday, right? Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, I will be on Stamper Girls channel for the BBCA, and Delisa and I will be playing a game where I give her 5 things and she gives me 5 things. One of the 5 things can be a don't use this or a use that type situation. So we have a list of things we're allowed and we're not allowed. You know, it's like up to 5 items. I think we each chose like 2 don'ts and 3 do's or something like that. I don't remember. But we were very nice to each other. That's all I'll say. All right, guys, thank you so much. Yes. Oh boy, it's gonna be fun. Can you imagine my personality and Delisa's? Oh, we're gonna have a blast. Yes, I think so. By George, I do think so. I do think so. I hope to see everybody there. Show up with your pom-poms in hand on Delisa's channel called Stamper Girl. It won't be on my channel, by the way. That's okay, Melissa. You could do the replay. The replay will count. Once you get to watch the replay, then we can chit-chat about it and laugh about it afterwards and everything. All right, guys. Y'all know what time it is? Those of you who've been here for a long time, yes, I still do the same thing at the end. Yeah, I know you'll be in Idaho. You won't be in Idaho. You'll be in... Shut up, Linda. All right. Melissa, you have a safe flight. I hope to hear from you before that, but if I don't, you have a safe flight because you leave tomorrow, right? Tomorrow morning? Well, you have a safe trip. Make sure you get plenty of rest and you're packed enough. Don't forget anything. Make sure you bring enough changes of underwears. If you want to hang out, no, I won't. I'll hold off. I'll get some more coffee instead of... I need to stop with the sprinkles on there. I need to get more coffee, though. Hey, that card looks pretty good on screen. Wow. Surprised myself. All right, guys. Here we go. Y'all know I'm waiting for the TTFN. Once they do that, then it tells me everybody's ready to be done chit-chatting. When I see y'all starting to say goodbye. All right. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Da na na na. Hope you had fun crafting with me. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.